So here we are to recognize our faculty and staff for their leadership and teaching awards. So what we're going to do is we're going to have several different categories that we're going to go through. Excuse me. And what we'll do is I'll announce the name of the award winner. We'll see a video, and then we'll ask them to come up, and the chancellor and the provost and the board will give them their award, and they'll take pictures with them. So that's going to be the mode that we will follow. So we're going to start with the National Institute for Staff and Organizational Development, NISOD, honors the world's best in higher education and emphasizes the importance of teaching and leadership excellence. Recipients of the NISOD Excellence Award are selected by a committee from nominations from students, faculty, and staff. And they are also recognized at the annual NISOD International Conference on Teaching and Leadership. So let's celebrate NISOD. I'm sorry, we're supposed to show that first video.
Hello, my name is Pejman Afshar and I teach in the biology department. I'm so honored to have received this award and work with so many great colleagues at ACC. I myself started as a student at Austin Community College. Then I transferred to a four-year institution. I know how important it is to provide a learning environment that is supporting and encouraging to all students. In my classrooms, I strive to do so as well. I provide an environment in such that they can approach me if they have any questions about the course materials or if they are experiencing any obstacles that is compromising their learning process. We have so many great resources at ACC that we can connect our students to those resources, help them remove those obstacles, and help them to succeed in our classes. Another important thing is to keep the students engaged in our classrooms. And I try to do that by providing examples of real-world applications of the materials that we cover in our classrooms. Thanks again to all ACC students, faculty, and staff.
From the Chancellor, the Provost, and some board members to help us recognize Pejman Afshar.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you. Our next NISOD award winner is Andrew Dennis Bassford. We're going to see the video.
Hello, everyone. My name is Andrew Dennis Bassford, and I'm an adjunct professor of philosophy here at ACC. I've been asked to prepare a statement for you all about my teaching, and so I thought today I would just share a simple statement of my teaching philosophy. My teaching philosophy is fairly simple. It's an application of the golden rule. In the classroom, I do my best to try to teach in the way that I would want to be taught. I want to thank my students for this nomination. It's a lovely and unexpected surprise, and I want to thank you all for honoring me with it too. So thanks very much.
Thanks, everyone.
We are pleased to recognize a NISOD Excellence Award winner, Gustavo Emilio Zapato.
Hola, my name is Gustavo Cheparo, and I am a mathematics professor and statistics at ACC. I have been at ACC for 22 years, and it has been an amazing journey. ACC, it's always fresh, it's always new. It provides the fountain of youth for that promise where we can actually redefine ourselves. And I have amazing students that they have ambition, they have excellent work, they have excellent questions, and thanks to prerequisites and the help of my colleagues that create amazing activities, we can just drive change. Thank you for the award.
Unfortunately, Gustavo could not be here with us tonight, but let's just recognize Gustavo and celebrate his award. Our next recipient is Fred Lover.
Hi, my name is Fred Lover, and I am a professor with the Computer Science and Information Technology Department, and I have been a life learner, and I enjoy it when I see other students become that life learner along with me. It is just so exciting to see that young kid that's prepping in high school get success, and then I have an 80-year-old that gets success because they're learning English so they can speak to their grandchildren. And then she goes, I spoke to my grandchildren in English, didn't use any other language. And then I see that young kid that's in prep school, he becomes a system administrator in IT, and that is just phenomenal. So thank you so much for this award. I do enjoy what I teach. I am a life learner, and I expect all of y'all to be life learners too. Thank you.
Christopher John Morgan.
Hi, I'm Chris Morgan, and I'm an adjunct in the Department of Literary Studies and Composition at Austin Community College. And the thing I like most about teaching is the sense of community and different points of view that get fostered in a classroom discussion. And just in this last fall of 2021, maybe it was just because we're all so starved for human connection, I had one of my most rewarding and just fantastic discussion classes in my intro rhetoric class, where there were a lot of students that just constantly contributed and disagreed and agreed, but ultimately were respectful and supported each other. And as an educator, there's nothing greater than engaging people on a level where they're excited to participate in the communication. And like I said, whether they were agreeing with each other or disagreeing with each other, just a profound sense that it was a space where people could come in and express themselves without fear of like ridicule or shame or like personal slander, which is really important. So I'd really like to thank you for this award. It's a really humbling and exciting experience.
right, thank you. Okay. Our next NISOD Excellent Awards winner is Rebel L. Sanders. Video.
Hello, my name is Rebel Sanders, and I'm an associate professor and assistant department chair in the Department of Biology. I view teaching as a partnership with my students. Rather than me just providing the information for them to figure out how to retain, I stress that we're on the same team, working together to find the best methods for them to learn and apply this new information. I believe in meeting students where they are and strive to promote equity and inclusion by making the classroom, whether in person or virtual, a welcoming, safe place to interact and ask questions. I feel that to be a successful teacher, I need to continue learning myself. And to that end, I'm always looking for better ways of teaching and keeping up with new developments in the field of biology. I tell my students that I love when they ask me questions that I don't know, as that gives us all the opportunity to learn something new. Lastly, I have to thank the biology department at ACC. We are like a close-knit family. Like most families, there may be occasional bickering, but we laugh together, cry together, and have each other's backs. We are dedicated to student and faculty success, and if one of us is struggling, someone is always ready to provide support. Thank you so much for this recognition today. I am truly honored. Thank you very much.
Our last NISOD Excellence Award winner was not able to be with us, and we don't have a video, but we want to definitely recognize Thomas Edward Durr. On to our next category. So the ACC Teaching Excellence Award honors one full-time and one adjunct member who promotes special learning opportunities, student interaction, depth and breadth of knowledge in subject area, and innovation. Nominations are made by students, faculty, and staff. Recipients are selected by committee and recognized with this award and $1,000. In addition to the ACC Excellence Awards, each also receives national recognition with the League Excellence Award. So, our first League Excellence Award and Teaching Excellence Award winner is Dr. Lydia Cerveca Cruz.
I'm Lydia Cedebaca Cruz, and I'm adjunct faculty in the Department of Composition and Literary Studies, as well as Philosophy, Religion, and Humanities. And one of the things that I love most about teaching, especially about teaching at ACC, is when students tell me that they are talking about some book that we've read or something that we're discussing in class with their families. I've had students say that they told their parents about concepts we're discussing in class, or their significant others, even their kids. And because familia is really important to me, when students are taking what we're discussing in class and taking it back to their own familias, it really means a lot to me. And has happened that they've inspired their familias too. I think one of the most powerful examples of this is a student that had actually had a poem published in the Rio Review, and she invited me to the launch party for it, and there I got to meet her parents, her partner, and her kids, and it really set us on a course to establish a relationship that has lasted ever since then. She's at university now. We talk about our families often. She mentors me as much as I mentor her, and that relationship has really shown me how much our classrooms really are microcosms of the community in general. Thank you so much for this award. I'm so excited to be here tonight.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
our full-time faculty Teaching Excellence Award winner, Julianne Lamont.
I am Julianne Lamont, and I'm an associate professor of physics. And one of the many, many things that I like about teaching physics is that the students dread it. You know, I hear it, I don't want to take this class. It's going to be so hard. You know, I'm going to fail. This is going to be awful. I have to take this course, you know, to get my degree. And, you know, so if I do anything good at all, it's going to be a plus because, you know, I'm starting from such a low bar. But then I get to show them what physics really is. And it's not at all what they were expecting. And, you know, I get to open their eyes. And then they are on fire. Like, you know, 2 or 3 weeks in, I'll start hearing, my boyfriend thinks I'm crazy because all I talk about is physics all the time. Or, you know, I'm just thinking about physics all the time. Even when I'm sitting at a red light, I'm going, oh, look at this car's acceleration. And that's when I know I've got them. And, you know, it's all good from there on. Thank you. I'm really excited about winning this award, and I'm glad to be here. Thanks.
Unfortunately, Julie Lamont couldn't be here with us tonight. I think she said I was supposed to get the check. I'm supposed to pick up the check. That's something like that. Anyway, thank you, Dr. Lamont. That was an excellent story. I love that one. Now we're going to shift again for the E-Faculty of the Year. The E-Faculty of the Year Award recognizes 2 outstanding ACC faculty members who have creatively applied the appropriate internet-based technologies to teach online and hybrid courses at ACC. The recipients must have designed and taught 1 or more online or hybrid courses with the imaginative approach, well-designed course materials, instructional strategies, and demonstrated rapport with the course participants. The Distance Education Committee evaluates the nominations and the selection panel made up of instructional designers, faculty, and students. So here we are to to recognize these 2 winners of the awards, starting with Dr. Eduardo L. Garcia.
Hi everyone, my name is Eddie Garcia, and I'm a professor in the General Studies and Student Development Department at ACC, and I'm also an assistant dean for distance education in the social and behavioral sciences area study. I had plans to make an awesome video with a nice background behind you in my office, but instead I've opted for the realities of what a lot of us have been working with throughout this entire pandemic. What I really love most about my job as a faculty member at ACC is that I have the opportunity to work with students to help them develop the knowledge and skills that they will need in order to navigate the college system and hopefully develop the skills they will need to navigate anything that they may face throughout their life experience. I've been fortunate at ACC to have many different roles, but one thing that I have learned is pretty consistent. Number 1 is our students need to know that we care. Number 2 is communication is key. And with students knowing that we care and with communicating with them, we can hopefully develop a rapport so we can work to engage them and make them feel welcome. Thank you, everyone.
Garcia. Our next E-Faculty of the Year and NISOT Excellent Award recipient, Scott Gibby.
Hi, I'm Scott Gibby, and I teach Spanish. I'm very grateful for the award of E-Faculty of the Year. I cannot think of another award that I would rather receive. I've been involved with distance learning for practically 3 decades. I started out teaching Spanish for the telelearning division of the Louisiana School for Math, Science, and the Arts back in the dark ages of distance learning. We connected with remote high school sites via telephone lines and first-generation modems. Once, there was a high school that would inexplicably drop offline every day at the same time. The phone company finally discovered that a pelican had built a nest on top of the telephone pole. When she returned to feed her chicks, the added weight disconnected the phone line. From then on, whenever something went wrong, we would say, "The Pelican has landed." 2 years ago, the largest pelican in the history of education landed and made me think back to those days in Louisiana. The purpose of telelearning was to provide classes in the arts, advanced math and science, and foreign language to small rural schools that couldn't staff classes like that for just 1 or 2 students. And this has become a core of my teaching philosophy: teach everyone. While the content of my field has not significantly changed in my lifetime, there is always room to improve the delivery, the accessibility, and the availability of materials. For me, this is the great challenge of distance learning, the continued pursuit of that small change that ends up making a big difference. Thank you again for this tremendous honor.
The Piper Professor Nominee Award is an award that recognizes outstanding full-time faculty in the teaching profession. Higher education institutions must be invited to submit a nominee, and only 10 professors are selected from all nominee submissions to receive this award each year. In addition to this recognition of excellence, our recipient also receives a National League Excellence Award. So Dr. Richard Ray Espinoza.
Hi, I'm Dr. Richard Ray Espinosa, and I'm Department Chair for the Allied Health Science Department and Professor. I'm also an adjunct professor for the Pharmacy Technician program at Austin Community College. So I wanted to share a story about one of my students that I had this past fall semester. I teach traditional students as well as high school students. Well, this is one of my high school students who came to my class in the fall, and she was on the fence about pharmacy. And as the class progressed, I started to see more engagement with the information and the things that we were talking about. And she even shared with me, she goes, "I am loving this class. I am loving the pharmacy experience. I want to learn more. I'm loving the information that I'm learning. And I want to just, embrace everything I can with this class." So I was excited about that. And then this past week, she reached out to me, and she was working in a community pharmacy. And she was saying that she is starting to use the information that I taught her, and she wanted to thank me for all the help that I gave her in the class. She felt confidence in making the drug, and she knew what she was doing, and she just wanted to say that she appreciated what I had given her in the form of information, as well as she missed the class and how much fun we had. Also, in my classes, I always try to engage with the students. I want to know what their strengths are. I want them to feel comfortable. I want them to feel welcomed. I feel everyone should be learning from everyone in the class. Students learn from students. I learn from students, and students learn from me. So I just want everyone to feel welcome and have a space to come and learn our information in the class. I also want to thank Nina for nominating me for this precious award. I am taking it in, and I appreciate all the challenges that I go through as an educator, as well as the excitement that comes with teaching. So I'm very humbled to receive this award. I am also very excited about the award. So thank you so much for the nomination for this award. I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Our Piper Professor nominee, Dr. Richard Ray Espinoza. Austin Community College celebrates outstanding employees who demonstrate strong leadership and have shown exceptional commitment in serving the ACC community. There are 7 leadership awards that we are celebrating today: the Classified Employee of the Year, the Professional Technical Employee of the Year, the Faculty Leader of the Year, the Administrator of the Year, and 3 recipients of the Chancellor's Leadership Excellence Award. In addition to these awards, each recipient also receives either a League Excellence or NISOD Excellence Award. So starting it off, let's honor Benny Leagues, the Classified Employee of the Year.
Hello, my name is Benny Leagues. I'm a Student Affairs Assistant at the Eastview campus. I've been doing this for 12 years, and what I enjoy most about doing this throughout that time is getting to engage with a large, diverse population of students. And what I really enjoy most is the first-year students, because they come in and they've never been to college before, and they're nervous, maybe uncertain, and I enjoy trying to make them feel as comfortable as possible so that they feel like they belong here. And then after that, they come back and maybe do their advising session. And after that, when they're registered for classes, you see that transformation from uncertainty to confidence and excitement. After all, we are talking about these students' future, and I feel like it's very important. And I feel so good about being able to be part of that and help them as much as we can. And I want to thank everybody for nominating me for this award, and God bless you all.
Classified Employee of the Year, Benny Leagues.
Thank you, everyone.
Our Professional and Technical Employee of the Year and NISOD's Excellent Award recipient, Dr. Rachel Barrera.
Hi, my name is Rachel Barrera, and I'm an instructional designer for the Teaching and Learning Excellence Division, Faculty Communications team. Supporting access to education is a lifelong purpose for me because as the first in my family to finish high school and then earn a college degree, I know firsthand how education can change a life. Being a part of ACC allows me to fulfill my purpose by helping faculty in their own teaching and learning in support of student success. Thank you for this recognition and for the opportunity to serve our students, faculty, staff, and all of our community. I am very proud to be a part of ACC. Es un gran orgullo para mí formar parte de ACC. Gracias.
Dr. Rachel Barrera.
Hi, everybody. I was told to prepare a speech, so I prepared one. As you can tell, I'm very emotional because this means a lot to me, to be recognized for all the work that I've done. But I really should say for all of the work that we do, because I couldn't get up these stairs with all of the support that I have from my colleagues and from faculty and from staff and from the faculty communications team, from TLED, from Susie, from Courtney Grahams, Georgia Branch, so many really, truly who have helped shaped me who I am today, because I certainly didn't come on board as a professional technical employee of the year. I became it because of everything that ACC does for our staff and everyone and our faculty and our students. And because of that, that's the reason I'm up here earning this award. And it also means the world to me to work at a community college, because I really see the difference that we make in the lives of students every day. As I mentioned, I'm a first-generation college student. When I got my PhD, my father could only sign his name with an X. He passed away without knowing how to read a book, He didn't want to learn how to read. He said he was fine, but he was fine. He succeeded in his own way, and he helped me, his daughter, appreciate all the different ways that we can learn. And I'm also very proud of my mom. She immigrated to the U.S. With a middle school education, and I was very lucky to graduate high school because of her. She always encouraged me, and estoy muy orgullosa de mis papás, porque por ellos estoy aquí también. So thank you so much. Thank you, ACC, for everything that you do for our students and our faculty and our staff. It really shows every day that I go to work. Thank you.
Please join me in honoring our Faculty Leader of the Year and League Excellent Award recipient, Stephanie Harrington.
Hello, my name is Stephanie Harrington. I'm the department chair for the culinary department at Highland campus. We recently moved from Eastview campus to this beautiful new facility that I was a part of for the last 10 years. And having our program move to this location is going to fulfill a lot of students' dreams of culinary and pastry. I'm honored and overwhelmed by this recognition for this award, and I hope I can continue to inspire students with what we do here and see where they go. Thank you again so much for this honor.
We gotta stop meeting like this. You didn't bring any cake? Okay.
Our Administrator of the Year and League Excellent Award winner, Jason Brasinio.
Hello, my name is Jason Brasino. I'm the Executive Dean of Financial Assistance and Veterans Affairs. It was 27 years ago that I began my educational career here at ACC. At the time, I had been working in the oil fields for about 7 years. I was a first-generation student with no family or friends in Austin, so I knew I had an upward struggle. I still remember my second semester being here at ACC, discussing my situation with my math professor, indicating that I probably couldn't afford another semester. He actually took it upon himself to walk me down to the financial aid office. It was that small gesture that changed everything for me. And this is what I truly love about my job, is that every day we're providing hope for students. I want every single student to have the same chances that I did, a chance to succeed, a chance to defy odds. I would like to truly thank everybody for this recognition. It is a true honor.
Jason Brasino.
Thanks, everybody. I'm very humbled. Shiloh, Jake Ryan, this is for you, my kids.
I have to say, it's really an incredible feeling to know that we work here and to see so many of our staff and faculty who actually benefited from community college education and then are paying it forward. I just love to see that. So thank you so much for that. Let's shift to the Chancellor's Leadership Excellence Award, starting with Garrett Groves.
Hello, everyone. My name is Garrett Groves. I'm the Vice Chancellor for Strategic Initiatives at Austin Community College, and I feel incredibly humbled by this award. I am fortunate to be able to represent Austin Community College externally and look for opportunities for the students, but I couldn't do any of this work if it wasn't for all the great work already happening at Austin Community College. I am tasked with trying to find opportunities that best fit the needs of our students and bringing those back to the college, and then working with all of us to make those real. So whether it's the nursing team, who we have a partnership with UT Dell Medical School to build a mental health pilot program for students who need those services, or the work I get to do with our advanced manufacturing team, creating opportunities for good paying jobs with the Teslas and Samsungs and other partners, or the great new scholarships that I get to help our financial aid team build and put in place, or our foundation work, and the continuing education team and all the work we do there to double the number of students that are in our fast track programs. This is incredibly important work, and I believe so much in the mission of the college and what we do, and it's, especially at this time, it's a real honor and a privilege to work with all of us to do this work. And so thank you so much for the award, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you in the years to come.
Stand down below.
Our next Chancellor's Leadership Excellence Award and League Excellence Award recipient, Dr. Molly Beth Malcolm.
I'm Molly Beth Malcolm, Executive Vice Chancellor of Operations and Public Affairs, and I love my job. A lot of people go, Operations and Public Affairs? What do y'all have to do with student success? That's the first question I always ask about anything we do. What does this have to do with student success? And it has a lot to do with student success, because part of our team is we're working with all the campuses, safety and operations, quality management, our police, our elected officials, and the community. And that first impression matters, and we never get a second chance to make a first impression. Operations in Public Affairs is outward facing in everything we do. So again, y'all don't see us a lot of time on the campuses, but many times you've got a lot of our team working 24 hours a day. And while you're sleeping, we're still working. We're keeping the buildings maintained, the campuses safe and secure, making sure the doors are open on time so faculty and staff can teach and the students can learn in a comfortable environment. Yeah, we're also the ones that have led all the COVID operations for the last 2 years, working hard to keep this campus and our community safe. And we're pleased to say, with a great team working together, we think we've done a pretty good job on that. We also work with our elected officials to pass legislation and the community. Remember, community is our middle name, but we're reminding folks of what a great value ACC is. For the tax dollars they give us, they've invested well in what the future of this community looks like. It's fun to work with everyone, and I'm so thankful to be a part of ACC, and so very much appreciate this award, Dr. Rhodes. Thank you so much. I love being part of the ACC family.
He got it. He followed your lead. And our third, but not final, our third and final, I guess, Chancellor's Leadership and League Excellence recipient, Esther Sonnen Young.
My name is Esther Sonnen Yoon, and I'm the coordinator for Board Affairs. I've been at the college for over 20 years and have enjoyed working in several departments and learning about the different areas of the college. Over the last few years, I've been working with the Board of Trustees and the Chancellor's office. It's been incredible to see the work that Dr. Rhodes, the administration, and the trustees do to keep the college going and moving towards the future. And I love that I've been able to support that work. to make ACC a great place for students and for employees. I am truly honored to receive this award and very grateful for the recognition. Thank you very much.
Stay. Okay, you'll come back? Okay, great. So one more round for all tonight's award recipients. It's been an incredible evening, and it's an incredible opportunity, and this is an incredible place to work. And, you know, for all the years that I've been here, whenever I talk to people and I say, why do you work at ACC? And I always get the same answer back, because of the people. So thank you so much for that. To send us out, I'm going to ask our board chair, Dr. Nan McRaven, to come on up.
Wow, what an evening. On behalf of Dr. Comstock and myself, I just want to thank you for allowing us to be here tonight with you and hear all these incredible stories. It's why Dr. Comstock and your trustees do what we do, and why we run for these positions, because ACC is such an amazing place to be. This community and our students are so lucky to have you guiding them and teaching them and helping them get to where they want to be. Every one of you make a difference in somebody's life. And like many of us, I have heard these stories over and over again for 21 years that I have been on the board. And I have a story for you tonight. So I take tap lessons on Sunday evenings. Yeah. And I have the most patient, incredible teacher that you'd want to have. She actually, her day job, she teaches at St. Edward's, but on Sundays she teaches us. And I was telling her about Friday and Saturday and what amazing things happened at our Highland campus. And she told me a story. She said, my son was a musician who had no time or interest in school. He had been accepted, I guess, at Lewis and Clark, but he wouldn't go. And again, she was a professor at St. Edward's, and so she came up with this idea. She told him, she said, take one course at ACC, and I'll cut your rent in half. You can play music all night. You can wash those dishes to your heart's desire, and just take one course at ACC. And I think all of you know the end of this story because you are the story. This is what you do every day. He took Daniel Traverso's art history course and fell in love with the subject. He is now at UCLA, his PhD program in art history, and he's writing his dissertation. You change lives. This is what you do every day, in and out, and you make the world a better place.
That's a hard, and that's a hard act to follow too. So I want to take a moment and ask all the awards recipients if you would mind staying around to take a photograph with Dr. Rose when this is over. And I want to take a moment and thank our Master of Ceremony, Herb Coleman. Let's give him a round of applause. And of course, planning an event like this, there are a lot of people involved, but there are two people that sort of led our planning efforts. Chelsea Biggerstaff in the back there. And Miss Christina Maturo. So thank you. We're going to bring her back up for a second. Thank you, everybody.
So to finally close us out, I just have one question. Alexa, are we done?
Yes, Professor Coleman, I think we are. It was a pretty good night, wasn't it? Did you leave out the joke about the sequel to Buckaroo Bones Eye?
Thank you and good night.